We live by laws every day, but have you ever stopped to ask where they truly come from? An ancient legal theory makes a shocking claim. An unjust law is not a law at all. This isn't just a classroom debate. After World War II, the world confronted atrocities committed under legally valid laws. This crisis pitted two powerful ideas against each other: natural law versus positive law. We'll break down where these laws come from, how they clash over morality, and what this ancient battle means for your rights today. First, natural law. It argues that universal moral principles exist in nature itself, found through human reason. Then there's positive law. These are the rules posited, or created by human institutions like parliaments and courts. Thinkers from Aristotle to Aquinas championed natural law, while H.L.A. Hart is a titan of positive law. So we have one source found in nature, one made by man. But what gives a law its actual power? What makes it valid? For natural law, validity is a moral test. A law is only a true law if it aligns with inherent justice and fundamental rights. Positive law's validity is a procedural test. A law is valid if created by the right authority following the correct rules. H.L.A. Hart called this the rule of recognition, a master social rule that tells us how to identify a valid law. This is the core of the debate. Natural law insists law and morality are inseparable. Legal positivism says they must be separate. But if you separate law from morality, can a legal system be used to enforce evil? We're about to see the chilling answer. Let's see how this plays out with human rights. Natural law says rights are innate. Positive law says they're granted by the state. This changes a judge's role. Under positivism, a judge is a technician. Under natural law, a judge is also a guardian of justice. Their ultimate goals differ too. Positive law prioritizes order and certainty. Natural law prioritizes justice and fairness. After World War II, international law leaned on natural law ideas to prosecute crimes against humanity, acts legal in their own country. We can see how these theories shape our world. But neither system is perfect. Both have dangerous weaknesses. The biggest critique of natural law is its subjectivity. Whose reason? Whose morality? This can lead to massive conflict. And the danger of positive law? By separating law from morality, it absolutely can be used to justify tyranny. It makes judges prisoners of the law, forced to apply unjust rules, and it struggles with hard cases not covered by precedent. This brings us back to an unjust law is not a law. A natural lawyer says an apartheid law has the form of law but lacks moral substance. A positivist like Hart would reply, no, it is a law. It's just a morally wicked one. Admitting bad laws exist makes them easier to fight. But what if these two theories aren't just enemies? Recall the Enlightenment thinkers. They used natural law to justify positive law. John Locke argued that we possess natural rights, life, liberty, property. We then create positive laws to protect those rights. In this view, positive law gets its legitimacy by serving the goals of natural law. Order secures the promise of justice. So, the two systems are not just locked in combat. They are in a constant, necessary dialogue that shapes every just society. So, what is the difference? Natural law is a moral compass we discover. Positive law is a rule book we write. It's the timeless tension between what is right and what is written, between ultimate justice and societal order. Is an unjust law still a law? The positivist says, yes, but we must change it. The natural lawyer says, no, we must resist it. Understanding this difference is not just for scholars. It is the basis of every argument about civil rights and government power. The question for all of us is, when the law on the books conflicts with the law in our hearts, which one should we obey? If this debate interests you, subscribe for more analysis of the ideas that shape our world. Let us know in the comments. Do you lean more towards natural law or positive law? Why?